We'll start with his experience. Remember, men are more sensitive from birth. Baby boys cry more than baby girls. They also are harder to soothe. In addition, baby boys also laugh and coo more than baby girls. But by the time a boy enters kindergarten, most of his emotional expression has disappeared. Notice I said the word expression, not experience. He's still experiencing those feelings. They do not go away. They're part of his biological makeup. But his expression of those has changed dramatically. We've talked about why. And here's the bottom line, though. He's already learned the number one rule of being a man by the time he gets in kindergarten, which is don't be a girl. And those vulnerable emotions are seen as more feminine. As an adult, he still experiences every emotion intensely. However, he's learned that a healthy human being controls his emotions at all times. And to him, that fact just makes sense. His experience and his training can lead him to question her maturity or her mental health. He doesn't understand that her emotional expression serves a healthy purpose. So far, I've made it sound like that all those emotions are not a good thing in women. And that's not true. That's not what I mean. Remember, I don't favor one sex over the other. We're just very different. And we're going to get into more about the purposes of her emotional expressions, especially to her husband, as we get into the communication styles. Her experience is that a healthy human being openly expresses her emotions, especially with somebody that they're really close to or they want to be close to. His silence just seems wrong to her. And it's a little scary. What's he thinking? Why is he so quiet? Is he hiding something? Is he angry with me? Or more likely, why doesn't he understand? Maybe I should try it again. And so she ups the ante and makes another emotional plea to try to get him to listen because his silence just is not working for her at all. She doesn't know what to do with it. He doesn't know what to do with her emotions. She may even begin to question his mental health status. I've had men stop me and tell me, I should say, that they think their wife has a mental health issue because she's emotional. Likewise, I've had women say he must have been traumatized as a young child because he won't ever talk about anything. He just gets quiet, and she doesn't realize that he's been trained to be quiet. He's been trained to be calm. Now, I want to say the opposite is also a possibility, that he may be more emotional than she is, or that he may be more reactive than she is. But probably, I'm just going to say the vast majority of people, it's the woman who is more emotional and the man who is more likely to shut down.